Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla if this is your first time here. So in today's video, I'm going to be recreating my makeup from my engagement shoot. I'm so excited. So I did my own makeup. Kiva did my hair like this. She used one of those 3-barrel curlers, you know, where you just like pinch it and it's like, it does this. So she did my hair and I just kind of recreated the look. I did my own makeup because I knew I was going to be rushed and I was like, I'm the only person who can do my makeup fast and not feel like anxious, because listen, if I'm running out of time and you're taking forever, I'm gonna get like very antsy. So yeah, I think we should just kind of jump into the video. I'm also gonna be talking to you guys about some wedding details. It's just gonna be a lot of wedding engagement talk in this video. So let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start with Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is basically a sunscreen primer. It's clear. It goes on clear and it has that like sunscreen kind of dimethicone feel. All right, as always, I'm going to use my lip tinted corrector. I like to use this around my mouth for any discolorations. Like even see like the corner of my mouth. It's like a little bit just naturally darker right there. So we're just gonna put this around the mouth. I'm just gonna get a little bit of my Estée Lauder Double Wear foundation, just like a tiny bit, and then use this to kind of blend this out. I'm also gonna add a little bit of foundation right in this area, kind of in between my eyebrows. So I'm gonna apply my eye makeup first, which I rarely do, but because, you know, engagement pictures are such a big deal, I just don't have room for error. So I was like, I'm not even gonna take the chance and do my foundation first like I usually do, because I am gonna be using a black shade. And if that falls, you know, it's over. It is over. So we're just gonna prep the skin with a little bit of foundation. So I like to add foundation in here because I feel like once you have eyeshadow on, trying to get foundation here is the hardest part. So I'll just do it a little bit beforehand. All right, I'm gonna fill in my brows with KVD Beauty Light Brown. I'm going even lighter. So if you guys remember, I used to use medium brown. Light brown is actually working. I think because I have a lot of hair, I think I can get away with a lighter color, because you know your hair follicle has oil in it and oil does darken product a little bit. But look at light brown, like pretty good. All right, next I'm gonna prime my eyes with the P. Louise Rumour 5 primer. Okay, so let's talk wedding. Okay, let's talk wedding details. So yes, I'm getting married outside next year, so I have like plenty of time. A lot of people have been asking me about like wedding planning, how's it going? And I have a planner, so she's kind of just doing everything. And I really haven't like had to do anything yet. Like wait a second. I guess all the hard stuff's been done. Okay, I already found my dress. We already basically know where we're gonna get Les's tux from. I already know kind of how I wanna wear my hair. Like I wanna do like a side part, curls, and I know who's gonna do my makeup. So all the hard stuff is taken care of, okay? I already told Glam Tech Steven, I said, listen, you're doing my wedding makeup, okay? Unless Beyonce calls that weekend or something. If something like that happens, I'm like, okay, you need to do it. But other than that, I'm like, you better be free, okay? All right, this is Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette. I love this palette because it's all mattes. These are really great for wedding. I want my crease to be neutral. I don't want it to look too orange. And you guys know, like, I'm very much into an orange crease because I think it is very flattering on my skin tone. But I think for bridal photos, maybe in 20 years it might look dated, you know, so we're just gonna try and keep the crease as neutral as possible. So I'm just pressing in the shadow using my Sigma brush, pressing it in. Don't worry about it looking blended or anything. I'm just like getting the color on there. And then on the end here, I wanna make sure that it doesn't look like it's coming down. So I'm just gonna press, almost like a straight line out. But yeah, I told Glam Tech, I said, listen, okay, you're gonna be doing my makeup for show. He's like, well, I don't get my makeup done very often. Actually, I don't get my makeup done like at all, but when I have gotten it done, he's done it and it's looked so good. So like all my campaign shoots, my ColourPop collabs, like he's done my makeup. He's so good, like so good. All right, I'm switching to a smaller brush. This is the Sigma E27 brush, and then MAC Give a Glam brown. Look at this brown. It's like a deep, cool toned brown. It's just so pretty. Let me show you. So for the shoot that happened, a few days ago, I had about 4 different outfits, and all of my dresses were pretty structured, like just very like, you know, not that it was that crazy, but just very structured dresses. So we decided to do just a more relaxed hairstyle. Like we wanted it to look like your natural hair would look, like a natural, you know, kind of wave. So that's kind of just the thought process that went on when deciding my hair. And also I didn't want my hair for my engagement photos to be the same as my engagement photos to be the same as my wedding photos. So that's why we decided to do this wave. Because, you know, I'm doing curls on the wedding day, okay? All right, I'm gonna dip into my Supreme nudes. I'm gonna grab this color right here, Nudist. It's kind of like a light peach apricot color. These colors look the best on my skin tone when I want like that nude look. So just use a flat brush and kind of press it all over the lid. If you guys are getting your makeup done for your wedding, and say like you're getting married in like a different state, so you don't really know the person doing your makeup that well, I would recommend you bring your favorites. Like bring your foundation, bring your concealer, bring products you know perform well on your face. That way you're not like surprised, or I don't know, you just, yeah, you don't want to be surprised. You want to be able to kind of predict what's gonna happen, okay? Like, okay, I know my skin's gonna look good. I know I'm gonna have the highlighter I like. I don't know, I just feel like that's like essential, you know? Bring your makeup. Like when I get married, I'm gonna bring all the stuff that I need if I have to do it myself. All right, now I'm gonna grab One Size Beauty black liner, and I want the lid to be kind of smudged a little bit, so I'm using a pencil. And I'm gonna bring it in like halfway, make it a little bit thicker on the edge here. This One Size pencil is really good, like really good. All right, this is my Color du Jour 106 brush. I'm gonna dip into this black shade right here. This is a good palette to have because it just has neutral, essential colors you need. And I'm just gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna kind of press this on top of the liner, and you can see it's gonna show up pretty dark. So you wanna press it so that the product gets off the brush a little bit, and then just kind of smudge it. And you can dip back into the black as many times as you need to. I'm also gonna grab that black, and depending on your eye shape, everyone's eye shape's different, I'm gonna put a little bit in the crease here, and then bring it out. Almost like a V. Is that a V? Yep. So funny, this is how I used to do makeup when I worked at MAC. Now I'm gonna grab that same Sigma brush, E27, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly blend her out. So blending the edges, very light touch, like I can barely feel the brush on me. And the reason I'm doing more of like a matte look, because matte in pictures, honey, is the best. The best. I mean, you could definitely put a little pop on the lid, but matte looks really bomb in photos. And yes, for my wedding, I'll probably have a little bit of a sparkle on the lid. I'm on matte is bomb, but you know, matte would be good too. But I'm just saying, yeah, I'll probably have a little bit of a sparkle. All right, now I'm gonna line with Melt Cosmetics gel liner, just really close to my lash line. I like the inside here to be thin, that's why I didn't use a pencil. All right, let's put some foundation on. This is Estée Lauder Double Wear 6W, what is this, 1.5, 6W1. Where's my sponge? I always put it on this little Petri dish majig. We're just gonna blot it on. And yes, you could definitely use a brush to apply foundation. That's typically what I would do. I just grab the sponge, like, it's okay though. Also apply it on your neck. I always do this, just get the sponge and literally like brush it down. All right, so that same brush I used for the eyeshadow base, I'm just gonna kind of clean up my eyeshadow a little bit. The reason I'm using my foundation and not a concealer is because sometimes it looks too light, and I don't really want to clean it up with a concealer. Like I'd rather clean it up with my foundation and then add a little bit of concealer there. See how like more natural that looks? All right, one of my favorite concealers. This is 4.4 Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. This is the one that I use even as a foundation sometimes. Not in this shade, but y'all know. What color is this? I probably could have done 4.5, but that's okay. So just put a little bit on, and then I'm just gonna blend her out. Put a little bit above the lip too. I like to do that so you don't get that little shadow there. And then if you like, you can add whatever's left, like under the cheek, just to give a little bit of a natural contour. I'm still gonna add a little bit of a contour, but you guys know. See how it just like adds a little something, something. And I always bring my concealer to the side of my nose because it just gives it a natural contour. And now let's add a little bit of highlight where we're here on my nose. So today I'm definitely using more brushes and just more products because, you know, it's a special day. So I'm gonna grab my Color du Jour 102 brush, dip it in my concealer, and I'm just gonna draw a line down the center of my nose to contour. Highlight, oh my gosh, can't talk today. And then leave this space open and add a little bit right there. I don't know, guys, I kind of feel like even if you're getting your makeup done in your wedding, you should still practice. Just in case, you know, just in case, you know, life happens and your makeup artist flakes or whatever the case is, just to be prepared. Also, when I get married, I'm gonna give myself an extra hour for makeup, everything, just because I'm probably gonna want to like just relax. I don't want to feel rushed, you know. So I'm gonna set my under eyes with Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Powder Foundation. You can see I use this. I think this is 415. I'll put the color in the description. But this is like maybe a tiny bit lighter than my skin, if not like almost the same color. I've been having more success using a powder that's closer to my skin tone than using a powder that's a lot lighter. I'm also gonna lightly blot over the nose. See how that kind of like makes it look more blended? I'm gonna put a little tiny bit on the forehead. All right, next I'm gonna bronze up my skin with the NARS Quirimba bronzer. I'm just gonna use like a little bit, start on the outside, light touch. This is pretty dark for me, so I like to use a little bit and kind of build it. And just blot on the forehead. I feel like it'll look the best and it won't come out streaky if you just kind of blot, blot, blot. You know, typically I bake under my eyes and then bronze. I don't know what just happened right now. I think I just wanted to bronze. Okay, this is Cashew by Fenty Beauty. I love this under eye setting powder. It's the perfect shade Cashew. I'm just using a little sponge and start on the side of the nose here and under the eyes. This is gonna kind of brighten under the eyes. It's also gonna set the concealer, prevent the creasing. Highly recommend it. Again, if you've never done this, definitely practice before your engagement photos or your wedding day. You need to see how things photograph, okay? I mean, if you have a good photographer, you don't have to worry about the photos too much because they can fix it. They can fix everything, okay? And if they can't fix it, you can always find somebody who can. The way everyone edits photos nowadays, I feel like anything is possible. All right, so I'm gonna get just like the tip, see how it's pointy, and I'm gonna add a little bit of setting powder right on the center of the nose here. Okay, so this is what I always do, even when I'm not like taking professional photos. I like to apply the setting powder and then wipe off the sides. So this is how I contour my nose. I don't do the dark lines anymore. So it's more of like a highlighting than a contouring because I feel like those dark lines can play you. Okay, all right, time for lashes. These are Tatti Lash, Jamie Genevieve collab in TL Jamie 3 Super Wispy. I love a wispy lash. I feel like they look the most natural. So on the wedding day, I'm definitely doing wispy, okay? Uncurl them a little bit, which you guys have seen me do in my previous videos. Let the glue dry for a second. Use your tweezers, look down, and press it on. You want the glue to be a little dry so that it sticks to your eye. Ooh, these are pretty. All right, so while the glue dries on the lashes, ooh, this looks so cute. I'm just gonna wipe off the bake here. So I only let it bake for like a couple minutes. Everyone's time limit is different. I feel like my under eye starts to get a little bit too dry if I bake for too long, so that's why I do this. All right, new highlighter alert. This is Smashbox Halo Highlighter in Golden Bronze. I only use this side of it, but it's so pretty. This is, I think, BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm really just gonna highlight right here. I don't want an aggressive highlight. Like, I want it to look really just smooth, like skin. So you can see I kind of put a lot on. So I'm just gonna kind of like buff it out in circular motions. All right, put a little bit on the nose. I actually forgot to put my nose highlight on when I was taking pictures. I was like, oh, I didn't realize it till I got home, and I was like, oh crap. That's why, listen, that's why you hire someone to do it. That looks real cute. I'm gonna add blush after we do the under eyes. I feel like I just like how this looks so much that I forgot that we're doing something under the eyes, because this is really cute. I kind of like this. So for the pictures, I did have black liner. I'm over here like, should we switch it up? No, I'm gonna show you guys what I did, okay? So One Size Beauty black liner. Like, I'm the type of person, I'm looking, I'm like, where is this? It's probably right in front of me and I can't find it. It's okay. I'm gonna use my little One Size mirror. So I'm lining the waterline and under the lash line. And it is like a little bit thicker down here. All right, so using the same brush that I used for, you know, this black shade here, I'm gonna dip it into that same black color. And yes, this is gonna make it dramatic. And we're gonna kind of press it over the liner. Oh my God, my makeup's coming out better today. Ooh, ooh, yes. All right, using this little bullet brush here, I'm gonna smudge this dark brown that we put in the crease under the lash line. I like to smudge with a color that's a little bit lighter than whatever I applied, because I feel like it just blends it a little bit better. So I'm just lightly smudging this here. Okay, you know what I forgot to do? Add a little highlight on the inside of my eyes. So the same highlighter I used for my nose, my cheeks, everything. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on the inside of my lid, but mainly on the top. So not like here, but like up here. Let me show you. Y'all like that, don't you? Depending on your eye shape, some of you guys could probably put it, you know, right up in here, but I like it to be above the tear duct. I think it just complements my eye better. Ooh, that's cute. Little pop. It's a contrast for me, okay? See, this is why I like mattes, because you could add that little pop of shimmer right there, and it just is everything. Let me show you on this side. Ooh, ooh. So I'm curling my lash with the false lashes. This is just gonna lift the lash, make them look even better. So on the wedding day, I'm definitely gonna have waterproof mascara, but for the shoot, for the engagement shoot, I just use regular mascara. This is NARS Climax Extreme. Ooh, Climax Extreme. And I'm putting this on my lashes and the falsies. So you need to make sure you choose a lash that looks good when you put mascara on it. Wow, this looks good. Definitely did it better. Definitely did it better this time. I should have practiced before I didn't. Oh my gosh. You guys, look at this. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Okay, if you have my skin tone, you need to find a blush that looks like this. This is my ColourPop. I know, Whistle While You Work blush. It's been sold out forever, but so if you got it, you know. But if you don't, you want a blush that looks pretty vibrant and not even like pinky purple, but like pinky coral, okay? Because I feel like this just looks the best in pictures. So I'm just gonna load up the brush and then apply it higher on my cheek. It's like, I feel like just a new trend with makeup, and it looks amazing. It's really hard getting blush right for deeper skin tones for a lot of these brands. So I almost feel like I don't even need to set my makeup. I'm supposed to do it before mascara, but I forgot because I was excited. Typically, I know when I need to set my makeup when I can see that it looks powdery. Like my nose looks a little powdery, but by the time I, you know, get to the venue, to the spot, it'll be fine. So I don't know, I kind of feel like my makeup looks really good. I'm not gonna set it. No, I think we good. But usually I'll use like Urban Decay De-Slick or, you know, Fix Plus even. Ooh, some people use hairspray, it's none of my business. All right, I'm gonna line my lips with KKW Nude3 Lip Liner. So you really wanna blend that liner in so it kind of coats most of your lip. And I like my lip to look more rounded. Now grab a nude. This is KKW Nude 2.5, perfect. So I changed my lip during my engagement shoot. So I had a nude, a light pink, and a red. I still don't know about the wedding. Like, should we do a nude? Should we do a light pink? Like, I might do a light pink because in pictures it might look more nude. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's cute. All right, I'm gonna finish off the look with Bobbi Brown Sweet Talk lip gloss. I love that this is kind of sheer, so it doesn't change like the color of the lipstick. This is really cute, okay? All right, guys, here is the finished look. I actually like my makeup better now than when I actually took my engagement photos, but that's okay. That's just lesson learned. You gotta practice. You gotta do it more than once because the second time always looks better than the first. Wow. Wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to show you guys the photos. I haven't even seen them yet. So my engagement photos will probably be ready in like 3 weeks. I know, that's how long I gotta wait too. I'm gonna try and get him to send them to me on my birthday, like at least one. My birthday's September 14th. So I can have like a little birthday post, but be on the lookout. Wow, this looks amazing. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit, a little something, something. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, strut and slay.